Another Crypto Andrew channel, everyone. Let's look at YFI, Yearn Finance. I'm in this trade right now on the 33-minute time frame, which is a current short to the downside. Right now, Yearn Finance is coming in at the price level of $80.58, so just above $8,000. I saw this as a rising wedge. I was already in this short from right up here when you lost 84.25. So I got in a little late. I like to get in the trade when you lose the 200-day smooth moving average on the half-hour time frame. That's the time frame I've been trading recently. I got in a little late, but so far it was kind of a high-risk trade because I got in so late. I got in, you made a lower high, lowered low, and now I see this as a rising wedge. I would pretty much say if you take out 8,200, I could even move my stop right here. Right now it's at break even because that's where the line is at, right at my entry. But I can move it to right here because if you break 8,200, it's likely to go back up to that high at 84.12, and that's where my stop is anyway. So I might move it down to 8,200 before I go to bed tonight. Very small position trade. It's worth 1/10 of a UFI, YFI, I mean. So we'll see what happens, but right now this is a rising wedge that I see with a measured move of about 77.40. We'll see what happens. That's what I see going on just on that time frame alone. The 15-minute time frame you can see is overbought, making a lower high. You know, maybe you could say that this is going to be a falling wedge. You break to the upside, but for right now, I don't want to get the chart too messy. That's another idea I guess I see, which would take you above that level of 8,200. So I really probably will move my stop to 8,200, but we'll see what happens. If we look at the 1 hour time frame, you can see that the 1 hour time frame trying to probably break that 82 level. The 4 hour time frame is overbought. To me, the 4 hour time frame screams bearish, and usually the higher time frames are going to push down the lower time frames. And also, if I get rid of that, I'm going to leave that rising wedge there. But I guess I didn't see this. I haven't been looking at the 4 hour time frame. But like this is another bear flag, or you could just draw it like this, and that is still a bear flag. And unfortunately for the bulls, this has another measured move of continuing to the downside. This doesn't matter overall, you know. But maybe this could help the smaller time frame trade, the half hour time frame trade, go to the downside. That would give you a measured move of $6,400. So to me, YFI right now looks kind of bearish. So daily and 3-day and 2-day are all oversold. Weekly has more downside. The weekly could also push the smaller time frames to the downside. So that's a bear flag I see on the 4 hour time frame, and the 15 and 30-minute time frame, obviously, like I said, had that rising wedge. So I would say short term, the bulls, at least for the 30-minute time frame, must break 8,200. If you can do that, you can maybe get out of this and get back to 8,400, and then from there we can talk about the higher targets at 8,600. But if you don't break that level, I would be looking for downside down to 6,400 on the 4 hour time frame. So please comment, like, and subscribe. That way you get notified every time I post video. If you want to join the trading group, link to join is in the description below. Until next time,